What's up guys, Nolan here, and today we're going to break out the one word that can get anyone who plays Escape from Tarkov to sit up in their chair: wipe. The TLDR here is that there's a great chance that patch 12.12 will be a wipe. If you think it will be too soon, it's not. It's actually going to work out perfectly for about a 6-month wipe, keeping to a year. If they finally release Streets next summer, that would also be a 6-month wipe as well. Arguing for patch 12.12 to be a wipe more than that is going to depend on some things that require a bit of an explanation. So if you click to hear a date or something, please just understand that we won't know a wipe is happening until a couple days before it actually happens at best. BSG just does not tell us ahead of time anymore, let alone months ahead of time. So all we can do is think about the game's current state as well as what's coming in the next patches and try to make a good educated guess, which is what I'm doing today. Now, the long story here is that it's been 11 weeks, almost 3 months since the last wipe, and the game is absolutely on the decline of its wipe lifespan. If you are enjoying the game, then no need to worry. You've still got plenty of time, as the patch in question right now is patch 12.12 specifically. Our current roadmap is that BSG wants to release 4 patches by the end of this year. 12.11.5 should be any day now, with fixes and optimizations, maybe a couple of changes to some features that we have right now, but no new content. 12.11.6 is going to be next with Unity 19 finally, which by the way does not need a wipe, and if Nvidia is ready, we're going to get DLSS support there too, but also no new content. Then comes patch 12.12. This is the big one. This will check all of the much needed boxes for content, and it should be dropping again by the end of the year. 12.12.5 is last there, and BSG also plans to release that this year. All in all, at the time of this recording, that leaves us with about 15 weeks left until 2022. I'm willing to bet BSG are planning each of these patches out to one a month because they have always favored monthly releases, which unfortunately it used to be for content releases, but I'll take what I can get these days. I don't think it's a coincidence that there's 3.5 months left in the year and they're planning 4 patches. It would work perfectly to one a month. The way I think things shape out is if we're lucky, we'll get 12.12 in November and see it as a failure if it doesn't release by 2022, and that puts this current wipe at 5 to 6 months with no new content whatsoever and more doubt in the future of the game than there has ever been. What better way to get everyone back in the saddle and hyped up than checking every major box at once? New map, new guns, new tasks, massively anticipated new features like VOIP and Inertia, new anti-cheat modules, a primed player base for a new economy, and a wipe. If they drop all of that at once and also wipe, that is just perfect. The game has changed territory that will absolutely get every single fan of the game interested in playing at the same time, no doubt. That is what my theory is based on this time around. BSG are going to stick everything that they have into one patch and drop it during the holidays when the most people can play. My only doubt is in the content actually requiring a wipe, because I don't think there is any. Inertia and daily quests would be the features I could see possibly needing a wipe, but it relies heavily on how specifically BSG have decided to implement them, and I just don't have that information. It's completely possible to implement both without needing a wipe. This leaves us with the only real cause for a wipe being burnout and opportunity. If BSG thinks there's enough content there to last another few months till Streets, which there likely is, and I know all the people out there that don't like having 6-month wipes will agree with, then they're not going to wipe. But if they really want to knock it out of the park and check absolutely every box for every single fan out there, they're going to wipe with 12.12 and again drop it during the holidays. That's my thoughts on it. And the reason why I say that is because the people that don't like wipes, I personally feel like are the people that, even though they don't like the wipes, will still show up on wipe day, whereas the people that really want the wipes will probably be more difficult to show up on patch day if there isn't a wipe. But again, if there was ever going to be a patch that would really get people to show up, it would for one be that Streets patch, and then I think a close second would be this 12.12 patch, just because of the sheer amount of new stuff happening in it. So I'm curious, is there any reason why a fan of the game wouldn't want to play that patch if they dropped all of that new content, improved anti-cheat, and wiped at the same time? Let me know what you guys think. That's all for now, guys. With today being Thursday and all, I have to assume that we won't be getting that Tarkov TV or anything this week, but there is still a chance that something pops up tomorrow. I'm also waiting to hear back on my Q&A, which has a bunch of really good questions in it, so I will let you guys know more once I do. But until then, if you're looking for people to play with, check out our Discord of almost 10,000 people now with a great LFG. Links in the description if you're interested. For the latest Tarkov news, check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Please subscribe. I really appreciate the people who do. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.